What's going on, everybody? It's Aaron Cates and welcome back to my channel. Now, I made the super clean video doing the engine bay on the Ford. We cleaned the rims on the Chevy and we cleaned the rims on my girlfriend's car right here. Just sprayed it on and sprayed it off. I never agitated anything, didn't do any of that. I mean, I thought it was a really tough test, but I mean, it ate right through everything without a problem. Completely blew my mind. So you guys remember Brandon, we did a video on his truck a couple videos ago. You guys loved the video, you guys loved the truck. The stocks that he used to have on here, he bought used, and they had never been cleaned before. The back side of the wheel was never cleaned. I mean, this is thick brake dust, ball joint grease, just disgusting. Now, this wheel wasn't much better, but we already did it just to make sure that it would work. I mean, there's sections like in here where it is just so old and worn into the rim that it's kind of become part of the rim, and you're gonna have to sand that to get that out. But I figured it'd be a good test to put this all wheel cleaner right here from Super Clean to the test and see if we can make this wheel look new again. Well, I'm gonna spray it on. I've got a little like scrub brush thing, this guy right here, that I'm gonna use to agitate it just from messing with this one. Spraying it on and spraying it off, it takes the top layer off, but it doesn't get all the way through and doesn't get it clean. So we're gonna use that brush right there and just go at it.
I've really been addicted to you. All of my attention I've been giving to you. Caught up in my feelings, I got feelings for you. Caught up in my feelings, I got feelings for you. On my mind, I can't lie. On my mind, I can't lie. Pull you down till you dry. Pull you down till you dry. All the time, ease my mind. All the time, ease my mind. I know that you're dangerous, I'm addicted to you. I might rent the Lambo and go drive it like it's stolen. I've been living wild, I'm just going through the motions. Stumbling out the Uber, grab my hand, gave me the notion. Swimming in your water, but it feels just like the ocean. I can't lie, I've really been addicted to you. All of my attention I've been giving to you. Caught up in my feelings, I got feelings for you. Caught up in my feelings, I got feelings for you. On my mind, I can't lie. On my mind.
Camera battery died, but we're getting it off now. This one was thick. It was worse than this one, but I figured I'd try with this one off camera, and then I got it. Now we're fighting this one a lot. But I promise, guys, this rim is bad. This brake dust is thick. He said that he thinks these wheels are off a 2007 LTZ, and he thinks that they've never been washed. So that's 13 years of brake dust buildup, and I can vouch. I think they've never been washed because that stuff is thick. Like, you can't even take it off with like your fingernail.
That's the thing. The other ones, iron remover barely did anything. So
he's got two other ones that he's done, and he said he had to take a wire wheel to it just to even get it close to that finish right there. So the fact that we did it without a wire wheel, pretty impressed. I mean, it's definitely coming off. It's not coming off as fast as that one came off, but it's coming off. I like the can. I didn't show this in the last Super Clean video, but I like the can because it goes on like a mist. Just spray paint the wheel. What brake dust? Just spray paint it. It looks spray painted. That shit's so thick. Alright guys, I wouldn't say this is a fail because this stuff is on here thick. I took some steel wool, and even the steel wool is having a hard time getting this stuff off. It is on there thick. I should have recorded this one just because this one turned out a million times better. I'm trying to tell you guys, Super Clean is awesome. This stuff works great. I mean, I literally sprayed it on all of my wheels and just rinsed them off, and they're clean. Like, you can't make that type of stuff up. But this stuff, this isn't something that every vehicle is going to have. This is a 1 in 100 type deal, not being washed for years upon years upon years. So as long as you don't have a 10-plus-year-old brake dust on your wheels, Super Clean will get it off for you. Because I mean, I got quite a few spots that are completely bare now, and I mean, ASMR for you guys. See it flaking up on my finger right there? That's how thick that stuff is. It does not want to come off. Now, before I close this video out, since we have Brandon's truck here, you guys commented on his video that I posted of this truck, and you guys were wondering what the spacer looked like in the lift. So it's hard to see, but this right here is the top of the coil spring. There is a spacer right here that my finger is on. It is very hard to see, but it is up underneath here. And then you guys wanted to know the height from the tire to the fender. What was that again?
8 1/4.
8 1/4 up front. It was 7 3/8 in the rear. Yep. So it's 8 3/4 of an inch from the tire to the fender up front, and then 7 3/8 inches from the tire in the back to the fender well of the bed.
Between 20 and 21 inches from the ground to the bottom of the fender.
And he said it is in between 20 and 21 inches from the ground right here to the bottom of the fender. So if you guys, if you have a 4.5 inch lift on your truck, or you have 3-inch spindles and a 3-inch leveling kit, it's gonna sit close to how this sits. So if you're wanting to run 24x14s on 33s, it's definitely possible. He does rub, but he still daily drives this truck, and it's still possible to daily drive on 24x14s and 33s. So I want to thank you guys for watching this video. I know it didn't turn out perfect, not the way I wanted it to. I wanted to get both of these wheels completely spotless, but they are a lot worse than I originally imagined they were. When he told me that he had some really old brake dust on those wheels, I thought, oh, this stuff's gonna take it off no problem, because it took off the brake dust on my wheels. I've been sitting there for 6 months. I didn't even have to touch them. But I think 10+ years of brake dust, ball joint grease, road grime, I think it put Super Clean, put it in its place, kind of. I mean, Super Clean put up a good fight with it, but still can't get that stuff off. Have to take a wire wheel, sandpaper something, and sand it all out, because it's part of the metal at this point. So if you guys like this video, drop a like on this video. Make sure you drop down a comment what you guys want to see next. Hit that subscribe button while you're down there, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.